welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Oregon State University's own comedy talk show. You guys have stumbled upon the show at the right time because we have for you an amazing episode here today. We have the lovable but angry Ben Lawrence. Okay. We've also got the very funny comedian Daniel Sandoval. That's right. And to top it off, we've got the very talented Christopher Denning in the studio today. So, get your hands ready because this is going to be an amazing show. Thank you for showing up here today. But before we start that, my writers have told me that some students here are having a bit of trouble with money. Yeah, yes, I know. I don't have that trouble because I don't have any money anyways. So, my writers have made a segment today to show you what they're talking about. Please take a look. So, Shreyans, tell me please, because I'm hearing this often, there is an issue with financial instability here at Oregon State. Is that true?
Honestly, there isn't that much of an issue. I mean, sure, there are some people who, when they don't budget properly, they don't realize that there's actually a lot of ways you can save money. Now, when I first came to Oregon State back in the old days of 2014, it was very difficult for me to realize how I could save money and find alternate solutions to the fact that things here can be very expensive. Now, something I realized is that instead of getting a $3 coffee every day at the White Girl Cultural Center, I could alternatively just make my own coffee in my dorm. And I'm really happy with that.
So, wait a minute. The White Girl Cultural Center. So, Dutch Bros.
Yes.
Okay, good. Continue.
Alright. So you can just make your own coffee in your dorm. And that's very convenient instead of spending $3 a day. Because that money adds up.
It's true. It adds up. 2 days, $6.
That's math.
Continue.
Another thing that you could do is that I hear people complaining about textbooks quite often. Now, there are some solutions to this. Solution 1, you just don't use textbooks. There are a lot of classes where you don't have to do that. COM 111 and Health, those classes are pointless anyway, and you don't need a textbook.
All the science classes?
You don't need it.
I've done fine without them.
You've done fine. You don't need textbooks for those
Right.
classes. But if you decide that you want something more than C's or for degrees, you can go get some textbooks off some very good sites like BitTorrent or other torrenting sites, which I have been told are completely legal as long as you don't do them on Oregon State campus and use someone else's Wi-Fi.
Good deal. Always steal the Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
Always steal the Wi-Fi. Continue.
Another thing that you could do is dorms are very expensive to live in, and although moving into an apartment can be a good thing, that's still sometimes quite expensive. So why bother? I mean, for example, I've been living in the studio ever since I first got the job here because you don't actually pay us anything. So that's what I've been forced to do. Other people...
Whoa. Wait a minute. You've been living in this studio? This one here?
Yeah.
For how long?
Oh, ever since I got the job, I have a little blanket behind there, and then behind the desk over there, I have my toothbrush and my toothpaste, and then it's pretty convenient.
You've had this job for 2 weeks now, and
Yeah.
you've been living in the studio for 2 weeks.
It's been pretty helpful.
Really?
I can't believe you've never noticed.
Oh, I can't believe I haven't tried this myself.
I can probably fit in another guest in here.
Would you think so?
Yeah.
You think he...
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Oh! Incoming special news here. I just got a new place to live. Continue.
Now finally, something else that you've probably noticed is incredibly expensive here is food. It's $3 for a single pizza slice, if you can call it pizza, if you can call it food, at McNary Dining Center. And that's absurd. I can't abide by that, especially when the food is barely edible to begin with. Now, something that people can do is that they can realize that their own body is full of nutritious, delightful meat that they can use.
Whoa. You're telling me people who do not wish to eat in the dining halls would rather eat themselves?
Well, have you tried the pizza at McNary?
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't taste any better than the flesh off your own skin, though.
Don't knock it off until you've tried it, Max. That's all I can say. Now, that's something that's been originally I didn't use my own body at first, obviously, because my roommate Josh, he exists, and but after no, not anymore. He existed. That's past tense. My roommate existed, and he doesn't exist anymore. And after that ended, I've been starting to use my own body as a way of nutrition, and it's been quite helpful.
So let me get this straight. You're a cannibal.
I prefer to think of it as a alternative consumer.
You gonna get him? Okay, good. I'll wait here. Well, it was great seeing you, and I'm glad we got to sit down together.
Same here.
Phenomenal. Back to the studio.
Welcome to the News. I'm Jared Lowe.
And I'm Selena Munoz.
And here are today's OSU headlines.
Recently, here in Corvallis, the Dutch Bros coffee shop has gained a large amount of popularity among a specific subgroup of students here at OSU. The students have made a connection between the specific subgroup and the coffee shop and has led many to rename the coffee shop the White Girl Cultural Center.
That's right, Selena. In other news, Corvallis police have started major crackdown on bikers. Apparently bikers have been running through stop signs and endangering citizens. I am one of them, who would normally feel completely safe crossing campus with their eyes trained on their phones. These villainous law-breaking monsters on wheels terrorize our streets and neighborhoods, paying no regard to safety, decency, or physics. Yes, that's right. Scientists still don't actually understand how these magical dual-wheeled creations stay upright other than the leading scientific theory of sorcery. And what a better way to catch these wizarding biking criminals than on bikes? Yes, that's right. OSU campus security has turned to the magic to fight magic. And frankly, it's shaping out to be the greatest wizard battle on this side of the Willamette.
You're close, Jared, but magic doesn't exist. Bikers have been noted to stray from the designated areas, creating danger for all citizens. When you see a biker, report them to police officials so they can guide them back into their biking lanes and give out a warning. But let's go to the major issue of the day, which everyone wants to hear about. The infamous library girl.
You know, I don't actually think everyone wants to hear about that now.
I don't want to discuss it either, but it is an important issue and it needs to be addressed. In case anyone has remained unaware, a video surfaced on Pornhub of a young woman who was a former OSU student performing sexual activities on herself while in Valley Library. It shook campus considerably and it became a very hot topic.
And that's not the only thing that's hot and shook up.
Jared, please be professional. The girl has received a fine for recording the activities in question and a considerable amount of ridicule that has some consider undeserved. It does raise a question of how we treat sex workers in society.
Oh, she shouldn't be ridiculed at all. I'm impressed, though frustrated.
What?
Look, for example, I've been making some damn sexy content in that library for years, but I never got that much attention. So as one professional to another, I have to commend Library Girl for her viral success, but I just don't get how her stuff got so popular.
Jared, we're getting off topic.
Well, Max doesn't pay us here, and I know he doesn't. I have to pay off tuition somehow. YouTube, it pays the bills, but I've never achieved the level of success and popularity this girl has, and frankly, that's unmerited. I've watched the video. The production values of it weren't that great. There's no artistry at all.
Well, all right. I think that's enough news for today.
I put time and work into my videos. My last video was a one-man show with references to Greek mythology and Shakespeare. I mean, everyone wants to hear about that, right? But that didn't make the Huffington Post. The Huffington Post! Do you have any idea how popular this video is? It's 17 minutes long, there's no creativity, no originality, and it's basically a super awkward silent film because it's not like you can escalate in the library.
All right, that's enough. Can we get security in here, please?
I'm the greatest porn actor ever! Man, what are you gonna do, huh? I'm the greatest porn actor ever, man. Porn's right.
That's all the news we have for today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the set. I am sitting down here with my friend, Ben Lawrence. Ben, what's going on today?
Not good, Max.
That's not Okay,
Not good.
answer that question. All right, why is it not good?
Well, see, I've noticed a horrifying trend here at Oregon State. This is a trend that will send us to the brink of lowbrow, uncultured Neanderthalism.
I feel like this is a lot of trends going on in this episode.
You see, this is a 700-pound elephant in the room that everyone...
700-pound elephant. A 700-pound elephant is about a newborn infant. Let's see if this works out.
It's the 700-pound elephant that everyone knows is there but is content to ignore. I'm talking, of course, everyone knows I'm talking about the dying art form of joke telling.
The dying art form of joke telling.
Yes, indeed.
Now I understand that you actually are an avid joke teller yourself. Is that true?
You see, there's this old married couple, and the husband notices that the wife's hearing is starting to go. And so to test this out, one night while the wife is making dinner, her back facing the husband while he's in the living room, he said, "Can you get this mental imagery in your head? It's important, okay?"
Oh, is this the joke?
Well, yeah.
This is the joke.
What did you think it was?
Well, I thought you were telling me a story. Is this the joke?
Joke is just a story with a punchline.
Then start it.
No.
Okay, then continue.
So the husband says, "Honey, what's for dinner?" And there's no response. Gets a little bit closer and says, "Honey, what's for dinner?"
Right.
There's no response.
Right.
A little bit closer. "Honey, what's for dinner?" And the wife turns around and says, "Chicken, I said it 3 times." You see?
Oh, is that the joke?
That was the punch.
Oh, that was the joke?
That was the punchline. You're part of the problem. You see how that happens?
I think I see what's happening.
Back in the day, jokes were the way of life. It's how business happened. It wasn't done with financial analysts, all these scams. It wasn't done with numbers or common sense. No, it was done with jokes. In 1914, Henry Ford and Andrew Carnegie attended a business convention together. Henry Ford walked right up to Carnegie and said, what do British nuclear engineers eat?
What do British nuclear engineers eat?
Fission chips. And in that moment, not only was nuclear fission discovered, but there was a relationship that led to the creation of the short-lived Ford model, the Ford Steel. Progress was made with one joke, and that ceases to exist today.
And that was the joke?
Yeah.
See, I didn't see that was the joke. I think I see what you're saying. See, I didn't know that was a joke.
Okay, here's what we're going to follow me. No, don't interrupt me. Hold on. We're going to take to the streets, and we're going to see how bad this problem is. Let's go.
Ah! You seem to be attached.
Here on the steps of the MU, I will test my hypothesis and see how poor this epidemic has become. Will tears be shed? Laughs be shared? Punches thrown? I ask these questions myself every day. Let's go find out once again. All right, hey guys, hey. You should take some pride, clean this up. All right, this is embarrassing. Really. Hey, how you guys doing today? Good. Not good? I'm not surprised. Well, I'm gonna make your days better, okay? And when he says, I'm a fun guy. The mushroom, he says, I'm a fun guy. All right, yep, bye. Yeah, the leather salesman says, all this, very unamusing. All right, okay. You didn't get it, it's fine. You didn't get it, okay. So the sea captain thinks, he says, okay, and this is like way back. This is like 1600s or 17th century, which is which? The same thing, right? 17, because there was no year 0. Okay, so he's all like, yeah, it's way back. He's like, okay, we gotta get my red shirt. He's like, why you gotta get my red shirt? He says, don't ask questions, let's go do it. So there's this, hey, the blind guy. Hey, come on, not too good for me. You're not too good for me. Hey, buddy, you wanna laugh? Come on. Miss, you look like you would love a joke. Yep. You also look like you wouldn't get it. Okay. No, you're being rude.
Go ahead,
Okay. All right. Well, stop talking. Thank you. Okay. So the sea chems. All right. Well, I get my brown pants. Well, okay. Well, I screwed it up, but I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yogurt. You know what the yogurt said to the blueberry? Nothing, just let out a little whine. Are you gonna get off? Getting on. Okay. All right, so I gotta be honest. I feel a little embarrassed to say it, but you guys are being very rude. Okay, you put me in an uncomfortable position to say that, inform you of that fact. But you know, let's try this again. Well, I forget the joke, but you can see it's funny. It's funny, right? You know, brown pants. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. How do you make holy water? I do not thank you for your time. I do not apologize for wasting your time. I expect an apology for you wasting my time, and I will bid you a not a good day. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Well, Ben, I'm not sure if you got your point across there, but what I can give you is our first song by our special guest, Christopher Denning. Enjoy.
There's no consolation.
Welcome back. I'm sitting down with the amazing and funny, amazingly funny, Daniel Sandoval. Daniel, how's it going today? Good. All right, Daniel. Yeah, all right. Okay, so Daniel, I hear that you are a comedian here around Oregon State and all of kind of Corvallis area, right?
Yeah, that's what people say.
That's what people say? People think you're a funny guy?
I guess so.
You're a funny guy? Make me laugh. Let's see it.
Well, I don't really have any jokes, but I guess my sex life can be considered a joke. I had like a third cousin once, but I mean, it's awkward now because I mean, I've seen at weddings, but I know about it. Yeah.
All right, you passed the first test.
Okay.
Second test, tell me about your life. Tell me, what got you into being a comedian?
First off, you got to be really dead inside. That's number one. Number two, you kind of have to hate everything and everyone. It makes everything easier, so you don't have to offend anyone. You don't care to offend anyone, and I was just kind of rolled with it, and that's where I'm at today.
It's quite a life.
Yeah.
Quite an adventure you've taken to this point. How many places have you done your comedian bits at? Like, what is your...
Like cities or like
cities.
venues?
Let's go with
cities. 6.
6 different cities?
Yeah, Edinburgh, Texas, LA, San Francisco, Portland, and Corvallis, and I guess
Portland.
Eugene.
Eugene.
There you go.
So tell me, let's go best ever performance to worst ever performance. Go.
Oh, my best was I was 16. I went to San Francisco Comedy College, like junior year in high school, and it was my first show ever, and it was just awesome, and everyone was eating my jokes up. Yeah. But the worst one was recently in Eugene. Went down there by myself. I got really high before the show, and it was really bad. When I was on stage, I just freaked out. I was like, I can't talk in front of all these people. So I just went up and said like 2 jokes. No one laughed. Placed 14th out of 14th. Then I left. I met a nice stripper. We started hanging out.
It's the best kind of stripper.
Yeah, and then she had like her stripper driver fan, drive us to Sherry's. We all went to Sherry's. I passed out, woke up at 7 a.m. and everyone was gone, including my wallet. So that was kind of just like the worst night of my life.
Everyone
I'd
was
say.
gone, including your wallet. I get the fact that you give your wallet is a person then?
It's a person.
Yeah, so
of
what's
mine.
its name?
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah,
It's a nice name.
Yeah,
It's a very nice
cool
name.
name.
So as a comedian, I take it you're a very creative and clever man. Not to toot your own horn, but
people say that too.
People say that.
Yeah.
So would you say that you could you make things up on the spot? You good ad-libber? You
I'd
make
say so,
yeah?
yeah.
I mean, that's what we're doing now, pretty much. So I have a game that would fit that topic. A game I like to call Urban Dictionary Guessinition. Guessinition. It's a play on words, you see. I don't know if you get that, because I'm not a comedian. But it's like your Urban Dictionary definitions, but we got to guess what those definitions are. We're going to get a word out of the Urban Dictionary, the great and powerful Urban Dictionary, and we have to guess what we think that definition is. Then we will see what the definition truly is, and whoever is closest gets a point. We'll keep tally of who's winning, and the winner is the true creative mastermind here. All right, game on. First word, percentage advantage. This is a noun. All right, I'll go first. Percentage advantage. You know, that sounds like, to me, that sounds like when you are at the grocery mart and something's on sale for a certain percentage and you win. So you go, yes, that's a percentage advantage.
Okay, well, I think percentage
Don't give us a
advantage in the drug community, I guess, the drug dealer who gets the most percentage of a sale is a percentage advantage.
All right, let's see what the actual definition is. Actual definition is the deciding factor of who gets the car phone charger, the lowest battery power, always gets the charging port first.
Yeah.
So let's see. Who do you think? So I think I'm getting an indication that we both pretty much just lost that one.
Yeah, that we tanked for that one.
Can we get some music playing out there? All right, next question, or I guess next guess, the sidewalk salsa. So, sidewalk, you know, I'll let you go first.
Sidewalk salsa, that sounds like just salsa on a sidewalk, really. I have no idea.
You think it's
That's literally salsa on
dancing on the
sidewalk.
sidewalk?
Yeah.
You know, that sounds to me like you don't have any dip. Like, you know, you don't have any dip for your chips, so you go outside and you grab anything you can find off the street and you make a salsa out of it. Okay? All right, let's see what the answer is.
Yeah.
The true definition, sidewalk salsa, when you walk up to someone on the sidewalk and you both try to move out of each other's way, and in doing so, repeatedly move into each other's way. That is definitely the salsa. You definitely win that round. That is one for Daniel. I'm still sitting pretty at 0. All right, next question. The grandma fooler. So I'll go first. Grandma fooler, I think that is when your grandmother asks a simple question, like, I don't know how this works, and then you tell her the dumbest answer you can, just to fool her out of her stupidity.
I'll throw a curveball here. That seems like a form of incest.
The grandma fooler.
Yeah, just a grandma
Okay,
fooler.
that's a bold guess. A gift from someone that isn't name brand or quite what you expected. This is usually not good, but sometimes it turns out okay. What do we say? What do we say? Who wins that one?
Definitely not me.
You're gonna give me the point on that? I don't know how I win. All right, I get the point. That's 1-1. You were so far gone that they're just gonna give it to me. Not incest, it's a gift. So I guess, all right. You can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. Okay, I'm gonna give you the first round on this. All right, can't hug every cat. What do you think?
Can't have sex with every woman you see.
Can't have sex with every woman you see. I'm gonna go with a little more exactly what this says and say that you can't hug every cat. You see a cat walk by, you got it, you can't waste the time to pick it up, and you can't just go hugging every cat. Let's see what the actual answer is. An idiomatic expression similar to "you can't have your cake and eat it too" originates from a YouTube video where a girl is upset because she can't hug all the cats in the world. What? Why are you giving him the point? Did you get the point for that one? All right. I thought I was pretty close, but that's 2 for you.
Okay.
The audience is giving you the point on that one. Okay, all right, moving on. The steak choke. Steak choke. I'm gonna guess that is when, you know, I've had this situation before. You eat a piece of steak and it's kind of stringy sometimes. You don't cook it just perfect. And the steak is attached not only down your throat, but also in your mouth and you're choking. Okay? I mean, I'm guessing, I can guess what you're gonna say to this.
I was gonna say something similar to that. It's when someone that's morbidly obese goes to a steakhouse, eats too much steaks, and croaks on the spot. Then they get sued. It's a huge liability. That's no longer a steakhouse.
Now, I definitely was thinking you were gonna go for a little more phallic approach, but you surprised me. The answer is a person who becomes so angry and enraged that he will likely soon choke on a steak. I'm gonna give you that one because you got a person choking on steak, while mine was just a simple situation. I'm gonna give you that one personally. What does the audience say? Who gets it? Oh, they're giving it to you anyways. That is 3 for you, 1 over here. I hope to come back. All right, this one, the hippopotomostrosis quipetidophobia. I'm not gonna repeat that, so you can see that. You can try to read that. It's got a hyphen too. All right, what do you think this one is?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in the colonial times, condoms weren't invented at the time, and a lot of people were just interacting sexually, and it was like just a trifecta of an STD.
Right.
It killed thousands of colonial people.
So this is a. I'm gonna just reiterate. You're saying this is an STD.
Yes.
This
in the colonial days that it was no longer.
I'm gonna play off of the end of this and say phobia. I'm gonna guess this is a fear of hippopotamuses, crocodiles, and any water-based aquatic creature. And the answer is the fear of long words. I'll take it because I said fear.
Yeah.
And anybody, I don't know what this is called. That shouldn't be said. I win. All right, so that's 2. That's 3. I'm still down 1. Next question. Brosama bin Laden. Brosama bin Laden. All right, I'm gonna say this is when you got a nice, friendly turban fella, a friend of yours, you go, that's my Brosama bin Laden, right?
I think it's a friend that you have that no one else likes.
A friend of yours that no one else likes. Yeah. Ooh, okay, the real definition is a best friend that you just never see, and he's always hiding or just at home. You know what? That's going to, it's a mixed review out there, I can tell, but no, that's going to you. That's 4 to 2, you've now doubled it. I'm feeling a little bit worried out there. Making it snow. All right, what do you got on that one?
I think that could be a drug reference.
I was going for drug reference.
That's what I'm saying. Let's leave it there.
Drug reference. Oh, okay, we're both going to agree on this. It's a cocaine reference of making it snow. The real definition is, it's similar to making it rain, except instead of throwing dollar bills, one is so rich that they use diamonds or large amounts of cocaine. Yes! We both get a point on that. Okay, that is 5 and 3, still up 2. Next one, body booking. This is the last one. This is for, I mean, we can either tie it right here and call it when we're both boss, or you win this round. So body booking. Body booking. I want to say that when a person is just that one character and they read him like a book, he's a body book. You're body booking. What do you got?
Someone who throws books at people's bodies.
Throwing a book at people's bodies. The answer is someone who is constantly posting pictures on Facebook of themselves in a swimsuit and workout clothes to show everyone how hot they are. and I win the point on that one. Oh, if that's it, then that's the end of our game, and that means that we tied. No, we didn't. That's 5 to 4.
5-4.
I lost. I lost. This is a better creative genius than I am. All right, well, that was a good game. That was a good game. That was a good game. Oh, phenomenal guesses. I really like your guesses on there, especially the grandma food, which somehow you won. But thank you. I want to give a thanks to Daniel Sandoval for joining me here on the couch. And stick around for a second because we've got Chris Denning back up on the mic. Keep tuned. Stay tuned. That was awesome. Cool. That was Well, I'd like to say what an amazing show this was today. I would like to thank Christopher Denning and, oh, Ben, you're back. Yeah, how'd it go? How'd it go?
Well, I probably went over the line a few times, none of the jokes. I got 0 laughs and 7 class action lawsuits from various minority advocacy groups. Nothing atypical. So, yeah, hypothesis concluded.
Good. Yes, well, thank you to Ben Lawrence. Yes, thank you. Thank you to Christopher Denning. Thank you, a big thank you to my man, Daniel Sandoval. I know you beat me on my own game, but I still love you. I still love you. Thank you to my audience here. You guys are fantastic. And thank you to our viewers at home. As always, till next time.